Now you're ready to increase the cognitive load for both mental flexibility and kinesthetic awareness.
Hi y'all. Today we're going to talk about how to increase your cognitive load. What is cognitive load? Well, there's a cognitive load theory, and I'm going to try to briefly explain that to you.
Don't forget to like, subscribe, and share this channel. The button is just right down there. It takes just a second. All you have to do is tap it. If you want to leave me a comment, that's great. Then I can send you an ebook all about the program and about how you can implement this into your own practice, whether it's with a group or as an individual. The algorithm that YouTube picks up on when you subscribe to a channel makes such a huge difference, I can't tell you. So if you've already subscribed, thank you, thank you, thank you. And if you're thinking about it, just right down there.
Cognitive load theory goes something like this. Our brain takes in information, it processes that information, it either keeps it and stores it, or it discards it. The theory, I guess, is that as we take in information, if we work with the information, that makes it more accessible to us later, and we then store that information that we've worked with, that we've practiced on, but that frees up brain energy to accept more information, and we can then access that information that's been stored, and we can combine that stored information with the new information, and that thereby increases the cognitive load. And if we do that in a intentional, patient way, we can increase that cognitive load step by step as we receive new information, use new information, and store new information. If we accept new information too soon, or we try to move on to new information too soon, that's when a lot of times something called cognitive overload happens. And I think we've all been there, right? Where you just get so bombarded with information and you can't even think clearly.
So Expressive Avenues Wellness applies that theory and uses that process
in an effective way so that you're increasing your ability to think without clouding it and causing overload. So today, we're ready to increase the cognitive load on the two exercises you've learned, the ball toss exercise and the coordination flow exercise. I introduced those basic levels, we practiced those, and now I'm ready to introduce level 2 of those exercises.
For mental flexibility, you introduce a steady beat. I use a metronome app on my phone. They're bending their knees on the beat when they catch the ball and straighten their knees off the beat when they toss the ball. Be sure they're bending when they catch and straightening when they toss, and that they're using their legs, not bending at the waist. If participants have the correct form for the coordination flow exercise, introduce a guiding image. Now, if you need to be convinced that a guiding image has a great impact on movement, or if your participants need to be convinced, read my article on Substack titled Efficient Movement for a Lifetime. Any of these images will work, or participants can come up with their own image. Expressive Avenues Wellness Manual and Journal are available at Amazon.com.
Let me know your experience on increasing the cognitive load. Some people love it, some people hate it. So you may get a mix, but let me know.